kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday night primetime. Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They run once more with McCaffrey. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Here we go. 11. Wide 80. Shot.
Back to throw. Burrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the Bengals' 43-yard line.
Ready up. Go. Ready.
Right to the air goes Sanders. That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. Sanders. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Jack, go.
From the gun, it's Shador. Pass caught by Bond. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Cleveland.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
50, 70, give the wolf. 19 tight, 9.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man. That is Bob. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Sanders out to Judy. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far. But what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now, Burrow. He's got the hug up from Mike Gesicki. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and inches at the 45-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
They go play action for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
On 2, ready? Get set. Shot.
Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Open left side is Gesicki. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Shador on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down here, Sanders hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on fourth down. McCaffrey going to return it. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 11 empty. Wide 80.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one good for 26 yards.
18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 79 Gronk.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Browns.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. They'll get it to Fannin once more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 straight hookups. This one good for 10 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here's second and 5.
Ready, go!
To throw is Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, which sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and
3. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They begin with a third down and 3.
Here we go, ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1, right?
From the 35, it's first and 10.
11 mighty. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
14 on the pickup, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
On 2.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11. Let's get set.
Again, it's McCaffrey. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Second down, Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go.
Burrow. Off route, out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football.
And they should consider consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Stop. Right 80. Stop.
Now second down throw for Burrow. He's got his man in the middle of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Whoa. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Shador exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Sanders. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, 12.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
60 Eagles, 60 cut my team, cut.
From the gun, it's Shador. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This one's on for 4. And he's going to be down close to to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 top 70.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Gun. 11. Sahad. 180. 11 Thomas. Sahad.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. The outside, it's looked in by Chase. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Next to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
On, ready? Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1, ready? Let's get set.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's across the field to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
12. 180.
Burrow to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10
Gun.
at the 32-yard line.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
line, ready?
Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Got.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Wide 80. Got.
On the give, it's McCaffrey.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
3rd down and 3.
Got.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
22 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
First and 10 at the
Good
12-yard line.
Wide 80. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being
To the pylon, he's in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals still up by 7. 28-21.
Browns 21. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 79 Broncos. Here we go. Go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Let's go now.
On second down here, Sanders. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Ready.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Ready.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from 37, here's second and 8.
Crack roll 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Off-road, right side, taken by Njoku. And he will score! David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The kicker on.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 11. Dahad.
On first and 10, Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having the day.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Here's Sanders to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Come on, come on.
On play action, Shador. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Gun. Stop. 180. Right up. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Burrow working in the pistol. He's going to air this one out. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Ready? From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They go play action with Sanders. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go. Here's 7 Pirates. 7 Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Yep.
Now, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
12.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
11. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick. The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third
Here we go.
and 10.
11.
To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one. A first down. First and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's McCaffrey. He did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So that's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
I should probably sign ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal.
Here we go.
Again, it'll be McCaffrey. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
On 1, ready?
I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Shador on first down. Out to his right. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's now third down.
Come back in. Cut it. Tag. Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
And the Browns first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Catch.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Come on. Come on. Catch.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing again is Sanders. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
12. Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Case Brown. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 1. Ready?
From the 32-yard line now, here is 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow. Over the middle of the big target. Fast. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Bengals first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Now, Burrow. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play that make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
11. Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he is after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Browns have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Behind.
Burrow now. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Gun, go. 11. Side. 180. 11, MT, Tate. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty. God.
Throwing is Burrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Ready. Back. 18 Cardinal. 18, come on. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Okay, break.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Off road, right side, taken by Njoku.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
11. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Bengals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score. It is 45 rounds 42.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready? 77, 60 Maverick, 60 Buffalo 18.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
On second down, Sanders. They'll look to set up the screen here. There he goes again. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 6, 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the double.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Get it.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Ready? Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready?
Sanders going to throw again. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Come on. Ready?
Trying to run here with Sampson. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
18, Bronco 80, 60 Bobcat.
Now Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
It is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And mark him down up beyond the 30. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Let's get set. Right, 80.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a 1st down. Now we'll get a timeout in Cleveland. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.